Hey, what's going on there, brew tubers? So, what am I doing today? Well, right now, I just got done tweaking some things on the old panhead because it's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to go ride. And I'm getting ready to start the grill to cook some steaks. But first, let's get a beer. So, for those who've been following, I brewed a red ale for our yeast experiment I had to control. So, I'm going to grab a pull from that. So that is my red ale that I made. It's pretty standard, nothing really crazy with it. Basically 2 hop additions. I think it was Challenger and I think it was Fuggles. So it was pretty basic little recipe, no issues there, and it turned out really good. Everyone who's had it really liked it. It's kind of gone pretty quick. So that being said, it's I think it's carved perfectly. The color is really good. You can't really tell in here in the garage, but you see it's got a nice deep red color. It tastes really good. My wife really loves it, so that's always a win when you brew a beer that you like and the spouse likes. So we'll take that as a win. So from my last video, a lot of people had a lot of questions about what I use to bottle my beers. Larry and I bottle the same way, so I don't have all the stuff set up because I didn't really have a lot of time with work today. But basically, all I do to set up my brewing or my bottling is a racking cane. It looks just like this, just, you know, simple plastic racking cane you pick up any homebrew store, and then a picnic tap with a 5-foot long hose that I connect to the keg. And so this is the perfect size to fit inside the picnic tap. And then all you do is, you know, have an extra CO2 bottle. I always use a 5-pound bottle, have an extra one that I use for that. And I hook that up to the CO2, to the keg, and I purge off the pressure from it being charged up, you know, because I usually charge it like 20-25 psi, and then when I go to drink it off the tap, it's between 8 and 10 psi. So I purge that off, and I turn the pressure on the tank to like 3 to 4 psi, and then I just bottle using the little gun, the picnic tap gun. And you know, because you turn the pressure down, it doesn't get all foamy and stuff, and then, you know, just fill them up and go to the next one. The big thing is just to make sure that when you put this inside the picnic tap that you have a tight fit so that you don't get any air in there, because it'll suck in air and that'll cause your beer to get foamy. So that's the one key thing, is to make sure you have a tight fit between this little tube and your picnic tap. Lermo tried something last time he bought. He actually took some tape and taped it up so that there was no chance of getting any air in there, and it worked really well. I've never really had any issue. Mine fits really tight. I'm sure if the plastic cracked or if it didn't have a good seal, I may end up with issues like that. But so far so good. Haven't really had any issues. So next thing up is to brew some beer. SJ Pour Challenge just came out. You got to brew a session beer, 4.5% or less. And I am not so good at brewing session beers. Most of my beers that I consider a session beer are 7% or less. So 4.5% is going to be hard. I'm going to cut one of my recipes down. I'm thinking about doing an IPA just because it's going to be summertime. Maybe I'll do my off the top IPA, or do my Stone's Pale Ale, where I took a Stone Pale Ale recipe, tweaked it a little bit, and changed the hops to some New Zealand hops. Maybe I'll put that out there. So that's kind of where I'm leaning with that. So that being said, I just got the look from the wife. I guess I'm in trouble. So happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you next time.